Hi everybody, good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Wednesday morning. It is a pretty quiet start for most of us, but one thing Futurecast is not accounting for, there are some showers up here in northern Nebraska this morning that will continue to roll east in northern Nebraska through the morning hours. Unfortunately, this is only showing clouds. A little bit of patchy fog. There's not a lot of dense fog around this morning. Otherwise, we'll eventually see a lot of sunshine today. Strong, somewhat breezy south and southeasterly winds are going to bring some heat back into our area. The hottest temperatures here in southwestern areas. But then there's a cold front right here that's going to start to dive southward. Shower storms developing out west could also eventually develop along that frontal boundary, and these will all push east and southeastward across the area through the evening hours. Some severe weather possible this evening, most of it before midnight. We'll back this up here. You can see I think the strongest storms will be out west and eventually down into northern Kansas and southern Nebraska, but then eventually weaker showers and isolated thunderstorms, and some of those may stick around into tomorrow morning. Much cooler air on the backside of the cold front, so even as the sun comes out tomorrow afternoon, northerly winds going to reinforce that cool air. It's going to be a much different air mass, a Canadian air mass overhead. Clouds start to fill back in Thursday night into Friday morning, and eventually a few showers move in early Friday morning as well. This time the best chances over southern and western areas, and the severe weather threat's pretty low. But there's a chance of severe weather later today, mostly this evening and overnight tonight. I'd say 6 p.m. to midnight is your best chance, maybe slightly after midnight here. So you can see the marginal threat covers a large part of our area, but I would really look at these areas here with the best chance of some strong to severe storms here. Damage or your hail threat, that's there's your hail threat, and it extends all the way into northeast Nebraska. The wind threat is a little bit of a larger threat, so I think the damaging wind gust threat is probably the biggest threat overall with these storms. No real tornado threat with this. The isolated tornado threat is very, very limited. Temperatures today, it is going to be warmer than yesterday's cooler weather. Still not bad though until you get to the southwest, where we will see some low and mid 90s here, which is still a far cry from the 100 degree heat we were seeing a few days ago. But low to mid 80s here over northeast Nebraska to the Tri-Cities area. Tonight down into the upper 50s and 60s as the next shot of cooler air dives south, and then look at these highs for tomorrow. Upper 60s and low to mid 70s. As we jump ahead to your nighttime hours, look at the nighttime hours of Thursday night and Friday morning. Upper 40s and low to mid 50s. Woo. That's a little taste of fall right there. And then Friday itself, my goodness. 60s and 70s, the coolest weather with the thickest clouds will be right in here. Clouds and showers, whereas there could be a little more sun here, so some low and mid 70s there to the north and east. Looking at the extended forecast here, temperatures becoming quite cool at the end of the week. We will see more active weather for the rest of the week into the upcoming weekend, although those chances are probably lower than tonight's chance. They're mostly 20 to 30% chances, really geared towards the late night and early morning hours. So I'd say midnight to noon most of those days there, although difficult to forecast right now. Very cool to end the week, continue through the upcoming weekend, and then we'll start to warm up a little bit going into next week as we see temperatures back up into the 70s and eventually the 80s. This will be closer to average down the road as we get into the middle and end of next week. For the North Platte area, a little bit warmer today, close to 90, then a big drop in temperatures also coming. I think your rain chances are a little bit better in North Platte than the Tri-Cities. Temperatures coming down quite a bit here, and then they'll start to rise on Monday and Tuesday. I'm going to real quick go into my editor mode and show you one thing on the 10-day forecast. I didn't get this adjusted here real quick, so I want to adjust this graphic real quick here. So I apologize for this, but make sure it's looking good there and good to go. There we go, right there. So I'll show you that one more time here. As you see, the temperatures dramatically dropping after today, but then they'll start to climb back up to closer to average as we get towards the middle and end of next week. I want to thank you all for watching for today, and I'll see you all again on Thursday morning with all the latest. Take care, enjoy your day, and God bless. Bye.